Good day, everyone. Welcome to the demonstration of the FreedomCloud solution from hbecloud.com. Today we're going to be looking at 3 different variations of the same solution to give you some idea of the power and the security involved with our shared hosted business environment. The first thing that we take a look at is we're going to look at our desktop here of a test user account, which contains very few settings and certain security settings that keep it away. The first thing you'll notice is this looks just like any other ordinary Windows 7 desktop. That's because it is designed around Citrix to provide a uniform experience that matches what it is that people really are used to. And in fact, you can see here through the environment that this is the same settings as a Windows 7 or a 2008 R2 server. When we look at the computer, what we have on this particular account is we have a home drive, we have a corporate drive, and then we have specific files that are geared to a particular part of the company. And I want to kind of briefly pop in here and give you a demonstration of the power of the virtual desktop and the speed as well. We're going to take a look in here in the share, and we're going to go to some articles in here. And we're going to look at a PDF file, and it's going to pop up here in just a second. You'll notice this is a 6 meg file. This is huge, and this is, running in a cloud environment. We have the applications running on one server, and we have the file storage located on another. So you get the speed of being able to have both servers working together. And because there is no traditional switch, you're running at the speed of the virtual network, which in our case is 10 gigabit per second. So not any slouch by any stretch of the imagination. And we can go in here and take a look at some other different types of documents that might be here. We'll take a look at a credit card authorization form that we use, and there it is. It's nice and fast, comes up with everything that you need. We're going to take a look at a Visio document, and again, Visio being a Microsoft program, part of the package that we add in here, and you can see the speed on this particular file is just as much as it was on anything else. So what we're going to do now, that's enough of the file system. We're going to take a second and show you the speed of the internet, because this particular process is where a lot of people have a lot of questions, and they say, oops, I have to spell speed test correctly, don't I? And we're going to go in here, and we're waiting for this to pop up. Now keep in mind, we're running at data center speed. And my connection speed to the internet is somewhere around 11 megs download by 5 megs upload. But we're in the data center, so we're going to see what kind of a speed test we get in here. Now this is where a lot of people get a big surprise, is they start looking and they say, okay, wow, look at that. 76 to 70 megs of download speed from the internet, independent of what my speed is. And here we have the upload speed cranking up well over 40 megs per second, megabit per second, and pretty consistently handling it that way. This is a kind of performance that you can expect in the data center. And in the FreedomCloud solution, this is pretty much a very common thing. In fact, on weekends, the speed is pretty much not capped. It's capped a little bit and controlled based upon volume during the week, but on the weekends it's not unusual to be in the 85 to 95 megabit per second speed range. So as we saw from the file structure here, we had a computer that had 3 drives on this particular login, and this is our test user account. I'm now going to flip over to the server side of things, where we're actually going to see what's going on behind the scenes. This is the admin login that is going on to the same environment. You see the desktop looks a little bit different. Now what we have is we actually have a C drive and a D drive, as well as the corporate drives that are available to us here. Now this is behind the scenes. Nobody should really be logging in as an admin, but for those of you who are admins on the account, this is going to be more along the lines of what you're going to want to see. the actual behind the scenes information. We have our profiles, we have our scripts, our home drive, our corporate drive, this is a backup, and our archive for users after they've already left the company. So that gives you some sort of an idea. And then on the C drive, you have just the standard C drive along with sysprep to keep this open up. And remember, these are virtual servers, so they're not running at the environment of a physical machine. Again, this is all in the cloud. This is all virtual. There's no hardware that you're going to have to worry about, handle, or deal with unless it's something that you choose to put in, such as, say, for example, a firewall to set up a VPN tunnel back to your business. Now, if we go over and take a look at a completely different account, this one is one that I created, and this particular user will have absolutely no idea that anything else is going on. They have their home drive just like everybody else is. But notice that what we had before in a Y drive pointing to corporate files ports to an entirely different place on this particular user. This user will have absolutely no idea that any other files exist anywhere else in the solution. So as you can see, the power and the speed combined with the security and the ability to keep users separated from each other lends a great strength to the FreedomCloud solution from hpecloud.com. Thank you very much for your time today, and I hope that if you have any questions, you'll contact us. In the meantime, we can be reached at area code 510-764-2369 or area code 765-212-3915. Thank you very much and have a great day.